So when I was going through my journey of healing with the plant spirit, I really felt like, wow, this plant spirit is so magnificent, so wise, so sometimes quite frank and brutal. But everything that I wanted to feel and experience. And I, for many years, felt like this was something external to me. This was a wisdom beyond me. It existed beyond me. And as I went through my journey, I started to recognize and be shown by the plant spirit that this is a dimension that you can access. It's not beyond you, you just don't live there. And so that reality really shook me, shook my foundations. And I started to ask myself, who am I then? If I gave myself all of that healing and that wisdom, who am I? So I'm here to share that the spirit and the frequency of ayahuasca and the brilliance of that dimension is available within all of us, is available within you. And I hope tonight that you will allow yourself to just be open and receptive and see what comes through you. You might be very surprised. Ayahuasca and plant spirits, plant medicines, and anything that is holding very high frequency requires us to step aside of ourselves, requires us to park our identity for as long as we can bear and embrace something, embrace some sort of mystery, embrace some feeling, some sensation, which is what you're going to be doing tonight. You're going to be embracing sensation. You won't necessarily know what it means, what it is doing, but I assure you that you are safe and you are held in a field that is very safe. When you open up to that level of not knowing, you get shown new things, believe it or not. So if you want to experience something new, just let yourself stay as open as you can. So the spirit likes to work with the gut. Those of you who've been through the jungle journeys and worked with this powerful plant medicine will know how much gut and stomach work is involved in working with ayahuasca. Lots of often purging is involved. That's because we often hold a lot of toxicity, buried memories, suppressed trauma, emotions. We suppress our gut instinct from when we're very young. And all of these structures, these habits, these tendencies, they all tend to live then in the gut. So as we start to open up the gut and the gut-brain axis, you are going to start to feel your gut moving. Maybe you're already here feeling your gut moving. It's okay. It's part of the journey. Then we're going to go into the deeper layer of the body, working through the midline, which is your spine, your energetic spine. And then we are going to ground and drop even deeper, and we're going to go into the DNA level, the DNA fabric that makes you, that guides you, that informs you about who you are, who you think you are, and that often people believe is very fixed. And the DNA consciousness is not fixed at all. It's very open. It's very, it's awaiting us. That's how I experience it. It's awaiting our presence and our attention. When we give it that attention, we start to activate, awaken, remember. We start to place focus on certain aspects of ourselves that we've never seen before, higher potentials, higher healing potentials. So we're going to do some work there. Then we're going to come back into the body and share a little bit. We'll have a chance to share about the journey. What actually did we experience? So if you're new tonight, and this is sounding really, new, I want to invite you to just stay with your experience, especially with your body sensations. This is so far beyond your mind. Your mind will not grasp it, but your body, your field, and your heart will feel it. So let yourself feel and enjoy. If any emotions come through, if any physical patterns or pain comes through, just again, let yourself experience it fully and you will move through it. So lie down, get comfortable, start to bring yourself into this space. Make sure you can hear me, get your volume up, turning off any phones, mobile phones that might interfere with your journey. Just arriving in your sacred space with your body in your full presence. You will feel more if you're lying down, and you can surrender. And we're going to start working through the body. So gently closing your eyes. Gently closing your eyes, taking a few deep breaths. Just starting to become aware of the back of your body. Beautiful, you're all beautifully grounded. Thank you for preparing. It's wonderful. Feeling the backside of your body. You can start to feel around you the frequency of the jungle, and you can see how your body lies on the jungle floor. And you can maybe start to feel that, let yourself feel that, the grounding of the jungle floor. And just allow yourself to trust this floor, trust this stillness beneath you. That's it. Just bringing your awareness down to the base of your spine. Just allowing yourself to be here in this safe space, this safe healing space. First, we're going to bring the whole body to stillness. Feel your whole body being held. Just notice if you're being drawn to any parts of your body, particularly solar plexus right now. Maybe your stomach. We're going to start here in the solar plexus and in the stomach. Just breathing consistently all the way through. And around you, you're being held by the jungle, by all of nature that bows down to you. It's just green. And you can hear the birds and the waterfall. And your body's just gently softening into the ground. And there's some anticipation. When will we meet the mother, the cosmic mother? So just opening up your hearts. Just feeling your heart and just gently starting to open up to the space, to yourself. When the mother comes, you'll know she's here. Right now, just preparing, opening. That's it. Saying inside yourself, I'm opening up my heart to heal, to learn about myself. I'm ready to be shown what I need to see and feel what I need to feel. And trust where I need to trust. That's it. You can feel your body now just starting to become more still. Try your best to stay awake for this journey. That's it. And we're going to invite the spirit of ayahuasca, the spirit of the jungle, the cosmic mother and her divine love, her divine healing, her lessons, her teachings, all of the blessings that she comes with, the wisdom within, and the light within. We're going to invite that frequency into the space, to hold the space. Just starting to recognize what's happening in your own energy body, in your own physical body, in your own heart. And she's going to start working her way up from the feet. So just start to become aware of sensations in your feet. And soften and relax your feet, relax your ankles. Often the ankles are bound. Times that you feel stuck, the ankles get bound. So if you're feeling some unwinding here, just recognize you're being freed from yourself. You're going to start to feel spiraling up your legs. And just allow your right leg to relax. That's it. That's it. Better. Just really letting go and letting this frequency move through you as if you're not even there. You're aware, but you're not blocking anything. That's it. Beautiful. Just allow this energy to move right through you. So we're at the hips, we're at the womb, and you can start to feel how your body's becoming fluidic and opening up. Staying out of the way, just receiving. This energy only wants to give to you. When something wants to give, just stay open to receive. Feeling now, lower dantian for the men and womb for the women. Just feeling the movement there. Room is empty and you're being shown now as this moves through you. There's nothing in the way. Coming now into the gut. And just allowing yourself to feel the sensation in the gut. You're safe. Feeling your liver as well. The right side of your body there. And the gut is like a brain. It does a lot of processing. So just opening up the brain, opening up the gut brain. That's it. Much better. Beautiful. Coming up the body. Solar plexus, the space above your stomach, just feeling there. Feeling how this energy moves through you, all the way through you, from the front to the back of your body. There's nothing in the way. Embrace this. Stay grounded, keep your backs on the floor. Some of you are rolling over. Stay present, you're safe. You're doing really well. Opening back up, that's it. Opening back up and receiving. She's coming up to the heart space soon. You get really receptive to feel this in your heart. Maybe asking yourself inside, am I ready to receive what I truly am? Am I ready to discover a bit more of my own mystery? Am I ready to feel myself? There, nicely done. When you ask those questions, of course, your heart longs for that. Just start to feel, allow her to move through your heart space. This is a frequency, that's all. Emotions are going to start rising. Emotions mean that you flow, mean that you're open and in touch with your heart. So if you feel, yeah, let the emotions come through, exactly. Let them come through. They're a gift actually to the world. That's it. Beautiful. Lots of open hearts in here. Lots of open hearts. Just notice the back side of your heart. What's keeping you tight at the back? This is the self-love area. Often we guard it, we protect our backs. Just feel how your back wants to soften, the back of your heart wants to soften. You're going to be moved. You're going to be shown your heart. Just gently place one hand on your heart in the center, and that's a reminder to stay open, because some of you are starting to close in on yourselves. You're safe here. Just feel. That's it. There's deep, there we go. You feel that inside. That's the drumming of your heart opening to a deeper level. Beautiful. Trust that. It feels like shaking, like an earthquake inside, but it's beautiful. And it's courageous there. The Cosmic Mother says it's very easy tonight. I said, yes, they came prepared. So this is very beautifully, this is being very beautifully done. You're all very open. Just start to feel now that right side of your neck. We're coming up respectfully through the throat. Very sensitive area, the throat chakra. So right now, the energy is moving around the throat, not yet within the throat, but we will go inside. Just noticing when and why you may have closed down your throat. Maybe now this is a chance to reclaim that left side of your neck, that left side of your throat. Rebuild that. There. Strengthen yourself in your throat-heart connection right now. Pressure is building. If you need to release emotion, if you need to move your body or make noise, let this be the space you do it in. Yeah, opening up. When you open up to this frequency and you come back together at the end of this session, you will feel different. So don't hold yourself together right now. That's it, opening up the base of the head, just noticing there. That's it. Just noticing how it feels to be in your head, your temporal area, temples. Just feel your whole face widening, your whole head widening. And the Cosmic Mother comes to the brain. It's like a reset. It's like a big reset for your neural networks. Ready to reset? Keep going in. You're going to feel this in your brain right now. Repair, revitalization, new networks of communication, old ones being shut down are no longer needed, new ones springing up like seeds from the earth, sprouting new life. You can feel that right now in your brain. Notice how your brain is beyond your personality. It's receptive to this, even though you might not want to be. Tune into your brain. Beautiful. Good surrender, everyone. Good surrender. You can feel the light filling the brain. And working through right now memories that have been created that are no longer useful, that are creating division in your brain, in your mind as well. Good. Feel the sensations in your brain. If you tune in, you'll feel it all happening. Your brain is fluidic, chemical, and electric. It's much bigger than what's contained in your head. Beautiful. Now you feel alive, alert. Ideas come. Notice what ideas come. Notice what thoughts come post this reset. Notice what kind of feelings you have. Who are you right now? As you open up to this higher frequency version of you, this potential, this reality, just see what comes through you. Beautiful. And just surrendering your crowns, opening up to the space high above your head. Just opening up to that space, maybe seeing the stars in the jungle sky. And still feeling the floor of the jungle beneath you. Not trying to hold anything in, not trying to contain anything right now. We're going deeper. Can you let go? Can you soften, exactly, soften, that's it. Soften your whole body, soften everything and let go. Let yourself be here, present with this frequency. You're in a field. You're in a field and the field is open and supporting you and loving you. And when you trust that, you'll open, yes, beautiful. See how good that feels? That's it. Just start to spread out. Spread your arms, spread your legs, spread your body. Just allow your field to spread out. Golden. Yeah. Most of you are not taking up the space that you could in this world. I'm going to challenge you to spread out even more. There's enough space for you here. Your presence, your light is wanted in this world. Spread out. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Beautiful. Now we're working. You can see how much bigger you are already. Just notice how it feels to be as big as you are. To take up your full space in the world. In this earth. This beautiful field that we exist in. Now you're much bigger and open. Beautiful. It's like you're just floating, but restful. We're going to come into a deeper stillness. Just feel your whole body is supported. Your whole energy field is supported too. And you give away your mind. That's it. That's it, beautiful. And coming into the heart's calling you. The power of your own heart space in your heart field. Let yourself feel the heart. See how it's like a rose. Each petal is a layer and it's opening. Beautifully opening up. There we go. You can probably feel and see the rose inside. It's a giant rose. Each petal just reveals another layer of love. That's the love that you all are. Notice how it's effortless. And it never ends. Just keeps opening and opening. It's a never-ending fractal of love. Keep exploring that. Notice how the rose petals spiral, open, fall away to reveal more and more. And your heart becomes the whole flower of life. Beautiful. And by now you've lost your form. You are just perfect geometric symphony. And now we're going to enter a deeper layer. Your hearts are wide open. Above you, you're going to see your own unique DNA. Your own unique double helix spiraling right in front of you. Just in your third eye, just see what you're aware of. You might get this image immediately, you might get this image in a few minutes. Maybe it's a bit harder to get this image, doesn't matter. Just notice, be aware, be open. Notice how this helix structure is alive, it's breathing, it's moving. And it's holding so much potential, so much mystery. And you almost don't know what to do with it. That's because you can do anything with this. It's awaiting you. Feel into it. Notice how it mirrors you perfectly with its frequency. We're going to invite potential that lays dormant. The inner healer, the inner genius, the inner creative, the inner muse, the inner guide, the inner everything that you are. We're going to invite that to activate right before your eyes. Just keep watching your own unique DNA and feeling it. And the more you accept what you are, the more this is going to change, this is going to move. When you start to accept that you are that, all those things. Notice any areas that need repair or that are calling for harmonization. You instinctually know this territory, all of you. This is more ancient than your present life. So feel it. And if it's not a clear picture for you, make it clear. Ask for clarity. Tell yourself, I have clear vision. I can see. I have clear feeling in it. Open heart. I can feel. Coach yourself there. Notice if you feel very happy with your DNA, because you've been working with it. You've been working with yourself, your body, everything that makes you you, your ancestry, your beliefs, your food, your lifestyle. And if you're pleased, be pleased. Be pleased with yourself. It's the highest medicine. To accept yourself. Contained in DNA are also struggles from the ancestral lines, little battles that you will have to go through that will feel like bumps in the road ultimately, but when you're living them, they will feel big. You might notice how those battles move, how they vibrate in this DNA structure. And if you can recognize that, open your heart to that this is part of your path. But you have to feel that first. To feel those little inflection points, those little bumps in the road almost. What are they telling you? What are they teaching you? How can you harmonize that with your heart? How can you accept and open up? Staying present in this deep space with yourself, with everything you're seeing, with everything you're feeling. It may be hard, it may be easy. Doesn't matter, it just matters that you recognize yourself. Just relax your pelvis, relax your legs, open up your body. That's it, open up again. Beautiful. Now we're going to go deeper into the stillness. And we're going to ask Cosmic Mother to remove all obstacles from behind you so you can ground deeper. Remove all obstacles from the root space so you can ground deeper into the earth and accept your place here on earth. Accept your calling, accept your work, accept your gifts. Accept your lessons and your blessings. If you feel movement in your root space, just allow it to move. Beautiful, that was done nicely. Really feeling your physical body now, the backside of your body, feeling your bones and feeling your whole structure. Feeling without judgment. When you feel without judgment, you can recreate your structure. As I'm doing now, helping you to do that. That's it. Beautiful. Just feeling the spine, the area behind your heart and between the shoulders. That's the way, yeah. Just letting your head rest back. Just working to release any emotions left in the heart. Just expressing them into the space. This is your sacred space. Lightening up your own heart. Coming into the center of your body, coming into your spine. Feeling your spine. Feeling the stillness beneath you. That's it. Just giving up for a moment, giving up the form, giving up ideas, giving up the mind. Just trusting the ever deepening stillness. Can gently start to exhale and stay in the pause between each breath. Stay in the pause. You're okay. Let yourself rest back. Beautiful. Just feeling your whole body, you're present with your whole body. We're going to just move through your energy field. So just around your body, you're just going to feel how this is going to start to become lighter and clearer. You're going to feel much more spacious and able to be present with yourself when your field is clear. And peaceful. And you're in your own space. Just start to notice how your body feels right now, how your energy field feels. Have you found a deeper stillness, a deeper peace? Certainly, you're not thinking as much as you were. So just checking in. Your blossoming hearts and your throat softer. And your DNA potential realigned and reactivated within you. Does that excite you? Does that fill you with hope? Just consider what might come next for you. as you continue to accept your lessons and your blessings, surrendering to the now. Now we're in this very deep peace. Try to stay awake. Just let your body go. That's it. That's it. Now we're going to use the breath to recreate the body in the field. Take a deep inhale. Inhale the breath all the way up through the crown to that star that you connected with earlier. You can find a star. So you inhale up to the star and you exhale down your spine, down through your womb, down through your root space and into the earth. Long breaths. Inhale. Find the star. Exhale. Follow the breath down, straight down. You want it to travel straight down like a sword. There, straight down into the earth. Let's do that again. Inhale. Let the breath travel to the star. Find the star. Exhale, bring it down. Down through the body, straight down the spine. Down through the womb, through the roots, and down into the earth. There. And just as above, just notice how bright that star shines. And as below, just notice how still the earth is. And you are that bridge between heaven and earth. Just as you find yourself in this place right now, in this place of being the bridge, the channel, just see how much of your heart can accept that. When you accept that, you become that. Just accepting yourself. Beautiful. Part of this work is accepting our shadow lays before us and offers us so much potential that we haven't explored. And also when it reveals itself, accepting our light. And in each and every layer is both. Beautiful. Feeling your body now, feeling your back, your arms, your legs. I want you to just slowly come back. Come back to your body. Giving gratitude for your physical vessel. Yes, the shoulders opening. The lungs that breathe. That's it. Slowly come back to the space you're in. Just wiggle your fingers and toes. Stay in connection with your body. And keep the peace inside. Just notice how you feel right now. What's right now feeling like inside for you? Often when we fall into a very deep space of peace and inner peace, there isn't really anything inside that moves. There's nothing to really hook into or to feel. Nothing moves us greatly. Then we look outside and we find something outside. Oh, that will move me. And we do the dance. So just remember, you always have stillness to come back to. And just notice when you go and you hook into external agents or external things, events, situations that create movement. And balance that with places where you can find emptiness and stillness. Then you can be that bridge. You can always be aware of what you're creating. Slowly welcoming you back to your cameras, welcoming you back to me, and let me know in the chat how you're feeling right now. Wasn't that quite a ride? Time went very fast. So, welcome back everyone. Nobody likes to come back after that. I was like, no, I don't want to come back. I'll stay there. So hit the chat, guys. I'd love to know how you're feeling. Tell me a little bit about your experience. Give me a couple of sentences. This is such a sacred part of the journey where we get to be seen and we get to witness each other. And we also get to recognize that to some degree, we're sharing the same experience. For some people, it's very important to be seen and be heard. And for some people, it's really important to be able to hear the experiences of others. So please share a little bit of your heart, your journey. I always try to share a little bit about the space because every group is so unique. Wow, I could really tell that you prepared. You all arrived very deeply grounded, still, ready to go in. There was not a lot of resistance. There were times when your hearts were closing in and it was like getting kind of uncomfortable, where it was like, it was hard to be fully present, but you took the cues really well and then started to open back up and lean back and open the whole system again. And that huge rose that was opening in your heart was just magnificent. That rose is the true fractal nature of your heart field, is that which never ends. It's just only going to keep opening and revealing more and more love to you. And your DNA work was quite profound. I'd love to know how you experienced that. There was a perfection to the DNA frequencies. It was perfectly served up to you. But I'm interested in, were you able to see it, feel it? Could you see which parts needed to be repaired? Could you see which parts you had already worked with? Like, what was your experience with DNA, or was it too vague? Groundbreaking. Thanks, Annie. Groundbreaking. We did break new ground. We went very deep. I think we went probably the deepest we've ever been in this space. Lucy, hi Lucy. Whoa, that was trippy, man. What was your trip? Tell me more. Can't leave it there. That sounds like a good story. Saffron, hi Saffron. That was bliss. Very blissful. Shania, hi Shania. Feel really peaceful and joyful. Wasn't expecting that. What were you expecting is my next question. Now I'm curious. Steve, hello Steve. Gentle and loving. Certainly. Hinal, feeling very still and peaceful. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, Hinal. Thank you for coming. Santa, hi Santa. I feel exhausted. I screamed inwardly my soul out. Hysterically cried during the session. Very, very liberating. Yes. Acceptance, the love, very, very liberating, the love and acceptance from the spirit. The body had cramps for a moment, which is very familiar. Signs of trauma. Yeah, well done. I feel like I'm drunk right now. Thank you so much. I didn't mean to intoxicate you, but I think what you're talking about, what you're getting at, is a very profound surrender. Okay, when we go into deep spaces like this and we let go, we will scream and holler and howl and let it out. Why? Because there's no barrier there. There's no judgment. There's no self-judgment. There's no, oh, I need to contain myself. I need to be like this. No, you are everything. You can be as free as you want. So I love that you felt safe enough to do that. And I want you all to feel safe enough to come into this space and let rip, right? I love that. I know from my own journeys how healing it is to be able to scream, cry, laugh, dance, move, whatever. Express. Jasmine. Hi, Jasmine. I was a dolphin needing to squirt and laugh and play. Well, they say the dolphin is the most intelligent animal in the world. Even more than humans. Maybe dolphin is your spirit animal. Play, so bringing in play, right? That might also be part of your medicine. I saw movement in the DNA and in myself intertwining with lots of movement and vision. Yeah, Annie, so did you notice how the DNA frequency literally mirrors you? So it's like this, you're like this dancing in front of your DNA, like, what do we do now? What do we do? Well, whatever you want. What do you want? And then that's where we as humans go, I don't know what I want. Right? Well, you can have anything. Catherine, you couldn't get into your DNA. That's okay. I think it's not necessarily a straightforward thing to go straight into DNA work. This is it will come though. It will come. Even maybe tonight. If you go to sleep, just notice, guys, your dreams. What you're being shown in your dreams. Rupal, a lot of self-acceptance piece. And hexagons. Yeah, the hexagons are back. You know what hexagons are? A very perfect geometric structure. And our bodies are geometric, right? We are, at one point, you guys lost your form. You got almost completely formless. Did you feel that? That's a sign of deep safety and trust in the space, right? Because the resistance that we create when we go into high frequency spaces, that's what keeps us in the form. That's what keeps us in the earthly kind of dimension, the body dimension, the mind dimension. When you lose that and you go, you recognize that you are formless divine. And then what are you? Perfection itself, geometric perfection itself. Light reflecting back at yourself. And when you come from an experience and you have that experience, I hope that it moves you and shows you what you are. Uriah, I felt so spacey and buzzing in my arms and legs. It's been amazing. Deep gratitude. You're so welcome. Thank you for coming. Tamar. Tamar is Tamar or Tamara? That really felt like a true reset. Thank you. Did you feel the brain your brain's getting reset? I want to know if you guys like come up with some creative genius at work tomorrow. Like on a Friday, you just go into the office and you're just like, hey guys, I've solved all of the problems. I've got it all. But first you've got to promote me. Because you guys did get a very powerful reset. Wonderful. Love it. Seta. Hello, Seta. It was amazing. Thank you. I could see my DNA, which was very bright and clear to see. Wonderful. Because you've been working on it. But it got dimmed at one point, but I opened my heart to it and it got brighter again. Emotion was released and I feel quite painful. Beautiful journey, right? We never stop with this, right? You see the light, you're like, wow, yeah, it's bright, okay. And then you'll always be shown something else you can do. And then what do? Exactly what you did. Open the heart, embrace it, accept it. You guys have talked about accepting yourself here. And then bang, it changes and bang, it changes. And that's the power of the heart. If you try to use the mind to change yourself, you can be going down that road for many, many years. It's like pulling something very heavy along the road, right? It's exhausting. Use your heart. Get it done like that. Hello, Pat. Wow, what an unexpected journey. Soft and warm, earth underneath, accompanied by many serpents. Saturated colors, deep realignment and re-enlightening of the DNA. Felt that with you. Profoundly touching and feels like deep healing in new depth. Yeah, I was really trying to get your head to lean back. It was like, it's okay, like let it go, you're having a good experience. Thank you so much for coming and being so brave. I know that you all went very, very deep. Simone, coming up to the gut, a body skin felt off me. Oh, did you shed? Sometimes when we do this, we shed a layer of our energetic body, and it literally feels like this old, like a snake sheds, comes off like that. Lucy, gut was going a bit crazy, felt waves of nausea, couldn't picture the DNA, but I had to charge a battery at some point, so I got interrupted. Oh, Lucy, come on. You're a veteran in this space. You should know about your battery. You've got to have full power for these sessions. Wow. Okay, so yeah, you felt that in the gut. Nausea, lots of opportunity to release emotion. My DNA looked like a star constellation. Caroline. Wow, that's interesting. Something for you to explore there. Bryony. Bryony, I love saying your name. Bryony. I had a sense of vertical spiral DNA within, sparkling and twirling, like a sense of touching the essence of life. It felt very strange coming back into a physical body. Like, what is this? Yeah, sometimes it does. I always say when we re-enter the body from places of expanded consciousness, always re-enter the body with appreciation, because the body will then adapt for you. If the body is very dense or toxic or loaded with emotion or loaded with pain and old structures, and then you've been out having this fleeting transcendent experience, and then you come back, it's like the analogy I'm getting, you go on this amazing holiday, jet set, flash everything, 5-star, and then you come back and then you realize you got to get in that old banger of a car that you've got, and you're like, oh, it's horrible in here, I haven't hoovered it for ages. It's the equivalent of that. You're like, I don't really want to, oh, this doesn't feel like the car that chauffeured me my holiday in Thailand. So that's the analogy, that's the equivalent, right? You want your physical body to be as harmonized with your energetic body as possible, and it's always a work in progress, right? Otherwise it feels like getting bumped into this thing and you're like, oh, we're back here. I didn't get to DNA. Hello, Christy. Maybe some resistance there, but lots of movement spiraling. Yeah. Law, hi Law. Felt a big snake from a strong and powerful sun gate. You guys are tripping, seriously. Coming into this space and just tripping. Alia, I saw the helix, very large, about as big as me, shining with gold. Was a little squished up in some places, so I opened it up. That's the one. Then kind of merged with it and expanded me. A lot of liver engagement throughout the session as well, spiraling and quick small waves. Well done. Felt the brain as well. Good, good, good. The DNA had an audible deep vibration. I mean, this is wonderful. Alia, you discovered these sessions, what, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and you're already working on your own DNA. So, you know what? My job's done. If you guys can come in here and go that deep within yourselves and go, you know what? I'm going to iron that bit out. I'm going to iron that bit out. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to make this work easy for you, easier and joyful. So healing doesn't have to just be this, painful experience. It can be really joyful and empowering. Hi, Joe. I felt grounded but elevated. I could see my DNA move, which felt weird. And my mind wanted to explain it at first, but I managed to surrender. Then I felt a deep healing in my brain and throat. Focus on my gut activated. Could feel some trauma there in your throat. Yeah, I think everyone holds some kind of trauma in the throat. Such a sensitive bridge to the brain and the heart. And yeah, I won't go into a big talk. I'll talk about that another time. Thank you so much for coming, Joe. Julia, I felt like my DNA was a shining diamond serpent. Wow, you guys have got amazing DNA. Wow. Sometimes my heart had a pressure inside and I could feel a huge opening in the field. Then I had a funny experience with my brain, fully light, and this light tried to come out. It was a trip. You tripped for sure, and you tripped into your own divine essence. Iman, you had a hard time feeling Aya in your brain, much easier in the rest of the body. Yeah, almost no connection to the back of the heart. So I asked my DNA to repair and anchor my ability to love myself at all times. And then something amazing happened in your field, like a colorful globe appeared all around you. Magical. I felt so gentle and kind. I just want to say huge thank you. This was what, your first or your second session? Beautiful. You guys are absolutely, thank you, Christy. This was absolutely amazing. I'm so blown away by how quickly, and this is going to happen more and more often, how quickly you guys, from whatever backgrounds you've come in from whatever kind of healings you've experienced or not experienced before, how you're able to drop in to such a profound level within yourself. It's such a sacred place to be able to come into this space and go in deeply. And I just want to say a huge heartfelt, from my heart, gratitude to the jungle, to the guardians of the jungle, to the tribes that guard and nurture and hold and put their lives and their souls on the line to maintain and hold the sanctity and frequency of the jungle that we have here on planet Earth, to the medicines that all come from the jungle, to the plant intelligence and spirit that wants to bow down and give to us, even when we don't act like we want to give to ourselves. Definitely allowing ourselves to recognize that nature is here for us, always going to be here for us. And deep reverence to the spirit of ayahuasca, which never, ever disappoints and is always here for you to tune into as a dimensional frequency. Yeah, she's always there. Whether you want to say she or he or it, doesn't really matter, right? So Tony, thank you. Felt the mother rising through my body very strongly. Emotional release in the back of my heart, back of the heart, self-love. Could see my DNA, but then you spaced out. Yeah, that's okay. That's wonderful. You had a beautiful emotional release, and that's what we're here to do. Feel, flow, and move through. So thank you all so much for coming. I've waited 2 years. That's 4. That's 2 and 2. I've waited 2 years to bring this through and trust myself enough to bring in an ayahuasca experience and a DNA healing experience that didn't require you to drink medicine. And not everybody can do that, right? So I'm really deeply honored that you came and you trusted this space, that I also got a chance to share with you a very important part of my own healing journey, which was working with the spirit. Can we do this again? I said I'll do this once a year. So next year, 2022. If you want to join the next session, it's Sacred Heart Alchemy. Very beautiful healing opportunity for your emotional body. And then we have Inner Child Healing in Playground. I call it Playground. Inner Child Ecstasy. And then we have Meet the Ancestors, which is a very deep and beautiful experience that I'm holding on Halloween. So if you're not going to a Halloween party, come to Meet the Ancestors. You will, Christy's cracking up. It's a really great way. You can wear a costume too if you want to. I might be in costume too. Haven't decided. So if you are feeling like you want to go deeper into this kind of work, you want to work with me at a deeper level, you can join Womb Room, which is a 10-day rebirthing journey. It's very similar to this kind of work, but you're in the space for 10 days. So you can imagine what 24 hours, 10 days does for you, right? It's a rebirth. So there's a few spaces left. We start in September, and I welcome you all. If you feel like you're ready for that kind of work and you want to join, come along. Don't leave it too late, because it is going to get booked up. And for those of you who are in here, who are already signed up, can't wait to see you all. I'm already excited for September. Okay, lovely. Thank you all so much. Namaste. Love you all. See you soon. Tell your friends. Bring your families. All right, bye everyone. Bye.